Welcome, and thank you for signing up as a volunteer at CareerVillage.org. Now you want to know how to be a truly amazing volunteer? Well, we are thrilled that you're here. Here are 5 tips that can help you give great career advice that will educate and inspire. Number 1, be encouraging. Students are often taking a vulnerable step by seeking guidance on CareerVillage.org, and we want to welcome them with open arms. Avoid using a tough love tone. Without being able to hear your voice and see your face, tough love can sometimes be easily misinterpreted, and it tends to come across as discouraging on the internet. So to play it safe, use an encouraging tone to keep students excited to continue thinking about careers. Number 2, expect spelling and grammar mistakes. Now, a lot of these students are still learning to write, some are very young, and some are learning English for the first time. They generally know that they still have a long way to go with spelling and grammar. We would encourage you to skip giving feedback on that and instead just focus in on the career prep aspects of your advice. We've heard from our students that it feels more supportive when they aren't as nervous about their writing skills when they're on Career Village asking for your career advice. Number 3, avoid telling them to go elsewhere or to Google it. Many students on Career Village don't have counselors or parents or trusted adults that they feel comfortable talking to about careers. You might be all that they feel they have. So if you can't answer the question, it's okay to skip it. Somebody else will come along to give the answer soon. But they're here at Career Village to get the answer, and it's best to avoid directing them somewhere else. For number 4, we have repeat questions. They're okay. Students love getting their own answer. It's empowering for them. And this may be the first time that a student's actually getting career advice ever. So we embrace repeat questions. If you are seeing a question that you feel you've already answered elsewhere and you don't want to answer it again, it is, again, totally okay to skip it and let somebody else come along and take it on later in the day. Number 5, old questions are also okay. Even if a question was asked several years ago, if you have something new to add, pile on. Old questions continue to get read over time by hundreds or thousands of learners. So your advice still has the potential to impact far more people than just the original student who originally asked the question. So those are our 5 quick tips. Now there's a lot that you can do over time to get really amazing at giving career advice to young people. But I'd say that these are a really good place to get started. If you'd really like to take your advice to the next level, consider taking one of the Jedi training courses or unconscious bias courses that we link to in the welcome email, or check out our blog post series called 10 Pro Tips. That's it. On behalf of the entire CareerVillage.org community, thank you again for signing up as a volunteer. We hugely appreciate your willingness to lend a hand to the next generation.